let's hear some of those scores. Just start blurting them out. What were the scores for the 5s? 5 holes. 15, 12, 12, 15, 14, 11. So 11 on 5 holes. That's pretty good, right? Excellent job, excellent job. So a couple of challenges. Those were pretty much all, I call them medium to almost long kind of putts that we started with. So the women that we saw in the LPGA, a lot of those length putts were their birdie putts or eagle putts. And the more of them that they made, those are the ones that we saw towards the end, okay? So we sort of had 2 challenges. We had a longer putt there, and these were long putts that we can make sometimes, right? But some of you might have noticed that that long putt was so bad that it was either way too short or it flew past the hole. And it made that second putt a little more difficult, okay? Then others of you had a little more issue with, let me take this off, put this baby right under here. We had a little bit of issue with the short putts, right? A length putt like this, where you're like, that's so easy, but then we miss it. Now, a lot of times with the ladies there, they took a little more time. You know, with a few of you, I came around and showed you lines. They would make a line on their golf ball or maybe use the label to line it up where they wanted it to start. So if I was going in that direction, I might take the split line of this ball and point it right where I want it to start, okay? So there's different ways with the longer putts we can get better than the shorter ones. Shorter ones, aiming that thing and using that along with the lines on top of your putter are ways we can ensure that we're going to start it off the right way, okay? We're going to start off with a conversation about short putts. And what I want to do, Alec is going to come around and hand everybody 2 golf balls, okay? We're doing 2 tasks with short putts, and then we're going to play a little game to work on our long putts and the accuracy there. But I'm a firm believer at putting to an above ground target, okay? For close putts, I use a golf ball to golf ball. Excuse me. A little bit longer putts, I might grab a Dixie cup or a water bottle. For a long putt or a lag putt, I might grab like a small trash can, something visual. We've done this in the past. So what we're gonna do first, in a second here, I want everyone to just put their 2 golf balls down a foot to 2 or 3 feet apart, okay? And what we're gonna practice doing here is seeing if you can putt one golf ball into the other golf ball, okay? Aiming at that above ground target, aiming at the golf ball, it takes a little bit of pressure off of the actual act of hitting a putt into a hole. The depth perception is a little bit different there. That's why on those long putts we see what? People attend the flag or they leave the flag in. That gives them a better depth perception from farther away. So this is my way to work with short putts. So just for a few minutes, practice putting one ball into the other and see if you can make that happen. If it's a little more aggressive, the balls will split further apart. If it's softer, the balls will stay a little closer together. So this is just a simple task. But I do this every time I warm up, every time I play golf. Before I look at a hole, I'm putting ball to ball. Which is bigger, the golf ball or the hole? The hole. So if you start your day being able to make contact with a ball that's smaller than the target you're going to have to hit all day, right? It makes it a little bit easier. And even some of you, I'm seeing you miss the ball a little bit, that probably still goes in the hole, okay? So this is a very simple task that I love doing. It's so simple. In a lot of my games with the junior golfers and some of your kids that I have, I love games like tag or where a ball has to hit another golf ball. It takes focus and accuracy, okay? So this is very good. A couple more times and then we're gonna let you keep those balls and try something a little bit different here.